Most people think Japan is insanely expensive, but what if I told you you can travel across neon Tokyo streets, ancient Kyoto temples, and snow-covered villages for less than a weekend trip in New York? And I am about to show you exactly how to do Japan cheaply in 2026 while you watch bullet trains glide past Mount Fuji and hear coins clink in a budget traveler's pocket. Picture yourself stepping into Tokyo with glowing billboards reflecting on rainy streets, vending machines humming on every corner, and the smell of fresh ramen broth drifting through the air. And instead of panic about money, you already know how to beat the costs, because Japan on a budget starts before you even book the flight. The cheapest flights to Japan usually come from the US West Coast, and when you imagine airplanes lined up under a pink sunset at Haneda Airport, remember that booking 6 to 10 weeks ahead, flying Tuesday or Wednesday, and choosing shoulder seasons like late February or early November can cut hundreds of dollars instantly. You will see cherry trees without crowds or autumn leaves falling quietly on temple paths, and your wallet will thank you. Now imagine landing at the airport, and instead of paying for expensive taxis, you glide through clean train stations with signs glowing softly, because Japan's public transport is not only world-class, it is a budget traveler's secret weapon. You hear the soft chime of train doors closing, feel the smooth acceleration, and realize that a prepaid IC card like Suica or Pasmo lets you hop between subways, buses, and even convenience stores without wasting money. Every tap saves time, every ride costs just a few dollars, and suddenly the city feels open and affordable. Here's where most travelers overspend without knowing it. The Japan Rail Pass. In 2026, this pass is not always the bargain it used to be. So imagine sitting in a cafe with steam rising from green tea while you calculate your route. If you are traveling between Tokyo, Kyoto, and Osaka only once or twice, buying individual Shinkansen tickets can actually be cheaper. But if you picture yourself speeding past rice fields, coastal towns, and mountain tunnels every other day, then a regional rail pass or carefully planned junior pass can still save big money. Budget travel in Japan is about planning smart, not buying everything blindly. Now let's talk about sleeping in Japan cheaply, because this is where myths die fast. Close your eyes and imagine sliding open a wooden door into a capsule hotel, soft lights glowing, clean white bedding, and complete silence except for a distant train. Capsule hotels are futuristic, safe, and often under $40 a night, especially in Tokyo and Osaka. If you want more space, business hotels offer compact but spotless rooms, with pajamas folded neatly and hot showers steaming after a long day, often for $50 to $70. For the ultimate budget experience, picture yourself laying out a futon on tatami mats inside a traditional guest house, paper lanterns glowing outside, and the smell of fresh straw under you. Hostels and guest houses in Japan are among the cleanest in the world, and dorm beds can be as low as $20, while private rooms still stay affordable. And if you want to go ultra cheap, overnight buses between cities let you sleep while traveling, saving both transport and accommodation costs as city lights blur past the windows. Food is where Japan shocks everyone, because eating well does not mean eating expensive. Imagine walking into a tiny ramen shop with steam fogging the windows. You press a vending machine button, hand over a few coins, and moments later, a bowl of rich pork broth, springy noodles, and sliced green onions is placed in front of you for under $8. You hear slurping all around, and you realize this is normal daily life in Japan. Convenience stores are another secret. Picture bright shelves filled with onigiri rice balls wrapped in seaweed, bento boxes with grilled fish and rice, and hot snacks behind the counter. For $5 to $7, you can eat a full, fresh meal, and no one judges you for it. Supermarkets discount food in the evening, so imagine grabbing sushi boxes with bright stickers marked half price while staff gently bow as you pass. Even restaurants with plastic food displays outside often have lunch specials that are incredibly cheap, letting you taste tempura, curry, and udon without overspending. Street food in places like Osaka feels like a festival every night. You smell takoyaki balls sizzling on hot plates, watch vendors flip them perfectly, and taste crispy octopus snacks for just a few coins. Budget travel in Japan does not mean missing out, it means eating like locals do. Now let's move to sightseeing, because Japan's beauty is not locked behind expensive tickets. Imagine walking under endless red torii gates at Fushimi Inari Shrine. Sunlight filtering through the forest, and the only cost is your time and energy. Many temples and shrines are completely free, and even paid ones usually cost just a few dollars. City views from observation decks like the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building show endless skyscrapers glowing at night, and they cost nothing. Nature is another free luxury. Picture hiking trails around Mount Takao with birds calling from the trees, or coastal paths in Kamakura where waves crash against rocks beside giant Buddha statues. Japan's parks, gardens, and seasonal festivals offer unforgettable experiences without draining your budget. Shopping smart in Japan also matters. Imagine wandering through 100 yen shops filled with everything from snacks to travel gear, neatly arranged and surprisingly high quality. These stores are perfect for souvenirs, daily supplies, and even small gifts. Thrift stores and secondhand shops in neighborhoods like Shimokitazawa show racks of vintage clothes, sneakers, and jackets in excellent condition, often cheaper than fast fashion back home. Connectivity is another area to save money. Instead of expensive international roaming, picture picking up a pocket Wi-Fi or eSIM at the airport, staying connected as you navigate glowing city maps on your phone. Splitting a pocket Wi-Fi with friends lowers the cost even more, and free Wi-Fi in cafes and stations helps fill the gaps. Now, imagine planning your daily budget and realizing Japan can be done for around $60 to $80 a day comfortably, including food, transport, and attractions. You wake up in a clean hostel, grab a convenience store breakfast, ride the subway past colorful ads, spend the afternoon exploring temples or shopping streets, eat ramen for dinner, and still have money left for snacks and souvenirs. One of the smartest ways to save is slowing down. Instead of rushing through 10 cities, imagine staying longer in fewer places, learning train routes, finding cheap local spots, and feeling less like a tourist and more like a resident. Cities like Osaka, Fukuoka, and Sapporo offer lower prices than Tokyo while still delivering incredible food and culture. Timing also changes everything. Imagine visiting during cherry blossom season and paying premium prices. Then imagine coming just before or after, when petals still fall but crowds thin out and hotels drop prices. Winter travel shows Japan covered in snow, hot springs steaming in the cold air, and flights and accommodation at their cheapest. Cultural experiences do not have to be expensive either. Picture attending a local festival where drums echo through streets, lanterns sway in the evening breeze, and everyone smiles as you pass. Many museums have free days, and walking tours often operate on tips. Even sumo practice sessions can be watched for free if you know where and when to go. Safety and cleanliness mean you save money without stress. Imagine walking through quiet streets at night, vending machines glowing softly, and knowing you do not need taxes or expensive precautions. Japan's safety allows you to travel freely, confidently, and cheaply. Let's talk about mistakes to avoid. Do not exchange money at the airport without checking rates. Imagine losing cash before you even start. Do not buy every tourist pass without calculating. Picture unused rides wasting money. Do not eat only in tourist areas because a short walk can lead you to half-priced meals and better quality. Now picture your entire journey coming together. You land in Japan under a wide blue sky, ride smooth trains through cities and countryside, sleep comfortably without luxury prices, eat incredible food daily, and explore world-famous sites without breaking the bank. This is not a travel fantasy. This is Japan done smartly in 2026. If you want to travel Japan cheaply, remember this feeling: the hum of trains, the smell of street food, the glow of neon lights, and the calm of ancient temples, all experienced on a budget that makes sense. If this guide helped you see Japan differently and you want more real, money-saving travel secrets like this, subscribe now and start traveling smarter today.